Chevron Ives channel cosmetics. Take one.
Hello everybody, this is Lily Chevron Ives channel for cosmetics, part 1. Anyway, everyone, I guess will be 1 or 2 people for the moment, so thank you for supporting me. Anyway, so today I was thinking to share my journey of how I started to research and enjoy cosmetics. No, I always enjoyed cosmetics, that's for certain, but basically I discovered that there's a lot of bad ingredients, and then I went all crazy about the, let's say, eco-friendly, or let's say green cosmetics, as Sephora would call it. And then I discovered Drunk Elephant, and it had such high ratings, so, and I used it for such a long time, and I have great reviews, although I don't use it right now, because actually right now I have this balanced skin, and I'm just going to, like, my person who does my skin and writes me out specific cosmetics. So anyway, I thought today just to do a little overview of the brand, and that means I'll just go through the products. I have used almost all these products except for this, because I need a milk cleanser because I have dry or dehydrated skin sometimes. But otherwise, I enjoyed all the products when I used them and when they were appropriate for my skin. Although the sunscreen, I do love that it has zinc and titanium dioxide. It does leave a white cast, so beware. But if you like the extra coverage, then it's no problem. So I had 2 of these because it's a wonderful makeup remover. It's Slay. It's wonderful. I love that there's also a little metallic like holder thingy for the spoon, so you don't get make it dirty. But remember to wash it, because that's how things, you get pimples and stuff. But I'm not so sure about the bamboo booster. It's quite rough on the skin, but I do like using it sometimes when I have the dry flakes. So I'm I'll be honest with you guys. There's no lying from my side. So yeah, very good makeup cleanser. But I had some friends, I recommended always Drunk Elephant to my friends, and some of my friends had trouble who had more oily skin than me. So I'm kind of worried right now to use this one for myself, because I have oily skin and dry skin at the same time. It's like not even combination, because it's so bad. Maybe you can't see because I put on makeup, but it's so bad that I was recommended not to use anything like that could cause extra pimples. But I would say one of my favorite products was the retinol. I used it for 2 months. As you can see, like, all products are used. This is even empty, but that's a different story. I like collecting the bottles. I think they're so cute. And yeah, the retinol was amazing in the sense that I had no bad reaction afterwards. I don't know if that means my skin is not sensitive, but my skin usually does react poorly to certain ingredients like perfume. So considering this whole collection has no perfume, I'm quite sure that it is part of the reason why it worked so well for me. I did give this one to my mom. I bought one, and she loved it. She's 50. She's very beautiful, very young, and she said she really liked it. It was really hard convincing her to use the sunscreen. I got her a different one because she didn't like this one. And basically, it took her a while to get used to the skin, but I think it's because she didn't use cosmetics for a while, and then some of the skin, the layers accumulated and everything like that. But anyway, I would say this is a life-saving mask for when you have a breakout or hormonal breakout, that time of month or so to speak, like it's preemptive measure. For me, I use this once a week, sometimes every 2 weeks, depending. But right now, as I said, I'm not using any Drunk Elephant because I'm going on my super, like, let's say, skincare cleanse. Not because there's something bad in Drunk Elephant. It's not moisturizing enough for me, and that's one of the reasons I left this brand. But if you don't have dryness problems, it's a wonderful brand with wonderful, let's say, ingredients and none of those baddies that you would want to avoid. So that's why I got on board. So this I use for hand washing. I can't say anything bad about it. It's a sample size. It came along with one of the smaller sets, so I I don't mind it, but I don't like foaming cleansers in general for my skin because it dries it out. And part of the reason I got my terrible acne, no, not terrible acne, but terrible experience with acne is because I started using a foam cleanser. And so beware, sometimes it's as simple as a little hormonal change, then you think you need a foam cleanser, but actually you don't. You need to like think of the ingredients. But I'll get into that in the future, what I'm doing right now. So this is TLC from Boost, Glycolic Night Serum. I would say I had a great experience using it because my skin was very clear. But since I was only using Drunk Elephant at the time, it did dry me out. And the Lala Retro, which I don't have, or Protini, which I don't have at the moment, but I used both, were not moisturizing enough. They didn't include enough lipids for me in order to tackle the dehydrated skin. But this, I did have a review of a friend who I recommended this to. She said it caused her to break out, but I'm not sure if that was because it was like that first breakout phase or it was just some ingredient she didn't like. So don't worry. As always, I would recommend trying out the samples. I think in Sephora, if you go, they give you like a little bottle. You can ask for samples to try and see how you react. And those first days are really crucial. I mean, except for the retinol, because retinol can take a longer time to get used to. Sometimes it's recommended to start once a week, and also to always use sunscreen. Sunscreen is the best thing you can do for your skin. So please, if you aren't using it right now, regardless whether you're like 18 or 50, start using it. It's good for you. And then the F-Bomb Electrolyte Water Facial. It's I would say okay. It's not as moisturizing as I expected it to be because I was really hoping I could just stay on Drunk Elephant. But since the collection didn't include enough moisturizing factors, I stopped using it. But I will definitely use these products out once my skin clears up because they do not cause me breakouts on them by themselves. And yeah, so I can also tell you a little bit about the Shaba Eye Complex, B Hydra, and the vitamin C cream they have. As for the vitamin C serum, what I can say is if you have super sensitive skin or just in general get redness on your cheeks or any area, do not use vitamin C. That's what my facialist told me. But she's not just a facialist, she's also an expert in skincare. So it's like a little bit more in-depth knowledge she has than a regular facialist who does the procedures. So she recommended me stop using vitamin C, which really helped reduce the redness. I saw immediate results. I used also another serum, but that was from a different brand, which I'll talk about later. Then the eye creams, I wouldn't say anything bad about them. The Shaba and the, I'm so sorry, I don't remember the other one, but it was orange with vitamin C. That was much lighter on the skin under the eyes. Both of them are wonderful eye creams, and I really enjoyed using them, so can't complain. My only minus with them is they're on the expensive side with 15 milliliters in a bottle, but otherwise, if you're ready to splurge, those two are wonderful for under the eyes, totally worth it. And basically then the B Hydra, which is a moisturizing serum. I think it has like a B vitamin and this hyaluronic acid. I mean, I tried using the whole collection. It didn't moisturize enough for me, but the serum itself is wonderful. For my other friends who I recommended this to, they really loved all the products. So it's really, really important to find something that works for your skin and know your skin type. I mean, I would recommend Drunk Elephant maybe for everyone except with those with super dehydrated skin, because I was hoping that if I stopped using alcohol, perfume, and all those other suspicious six that they have listed, that I would maybe get rid of my dehydrated skin, but that was not the case. So that is that. And always remember, you can order like those littles, they call them, or the small samples. I have not tried dBronzi, and nor have I tried their body and hair collection, but I will definitely review that once I get my hands on the smaller sample size pack. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my review of Drunk Elephant. As I said, it was a wonderful experience because I do think it improved my skin at the time, because I was using a lot of brands that had perfume. So I would never recommend anyone, even if you don't have super sensitive skin, to use perfume in your products, because it does smell nice and it does maybe bring memories or some kind of feeling, but it's not worth it for your skin. As for the other aspects of the Suspicious Six, I am so confused about essential oils and also alcohol. Alcohol is really bad, but sometimes when it's on the bottom of the list, it is like, I think it is okay. I mean, I do use products with alcohol at the moment because of my situation, so I'm not gonna be like all against alcohol, but if it smells like it or feels like it burns, then most likely it's a little bit too strong. So just be careful with that, guys. But I'm not sure if it's something that has to be completely taken out. Anyway, thank you for listening to my first video. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, this is the Lily Chevron Ives channel. And I'll see you soon. Bye.